Hi, my name's Chris Lassick. I am the chef at Well Lady Brew House in Olympia, Washington. And my pizza today is in the Cal-Mex category, and it's called El Puerco Verde, which means the green pig. The reason we call it the green pig is, one, the sauce. The sauce here is an avocado, tomatillo, serrano peppers, white onion, some cilantro and lime, just pureed up into Vitamix until you get a nice sauce consistency. That's going to be your first step on this pizza. So you throw that on there, spread it out nice and well. Make sure you give yourself a crust line. It can be pretty thick because it's a nice creamy sauce and it'll thicken up more as it cooks. So don't worry about putting too much on there. It's better to have a little more than a little less with this one. If you put too little, it can end up being kind of dry. The next step is these oven-cured canned tomatoes. So you get whole San Marzano tomatoes in a can, cut them in half, squeeze out the juices and the seeds, and put them on a sheet pan with olive oil, rosemary, red onions, basil, and you bake them at like 300 degrees for up to 3 to 4 hours, and you turn them every half hour. Anyways, put that on your pizza, spread it out like such. And then our next ingredient is a smoked pork belly, and this goes on next. So when you're doing a pizza, ideally what you want to do is, instead of stacking your ingredients, you want to fill in the blanks. So everywhere where I see a blank spot, that's where I'm going to put the next ingredient. So I'm doing that with the pork belly. I'm putting like 2 to 3 ounces on, just depends on how much you like. With the pork belly, it's been cured and smoked, and then I cut it into lardones, which is like a rectangle, and then you render that in the oven until it gets like a nice, like almost finished bacon, and then it's ready to go on the pizza, because it's only going to cook for 2 to 3 minutes, so you want the bacon to basically be done before you do that. Our next thing is cotija cheese, crumbled up. That's going to get spread out over the top. Once again, fill in the blanks, put it on there. And cotija cheese is essentially kind of like a Mexican feta cheese, so it's going to be very hard, it's going to be very salty, so you don't need to go too heavy on it, and that'll add a lot of flavor to your pizza. So don't worry about over salting other ingredients, because you're going to be salting your pizza with your cotija cheese. That is the build of the pizza. From here, you're going to throw it in your oven and cook it however you do it, whether it's wood fire or a deck oven or your home oven. When it comes out, first thing I do is do a squeeze of lime right over the top everywhere. And then I take manchego cheese, which is a hard sheep's cheese or cow's milk cheese, and you can zest that on top. So you get like a nice zest of that cheese on top. Then you're going to take crema mexicana, which is like a Mexican sour cream, and you're going to drizzle that over the whole thing. And the last touch is some fresh picked cilantro, and you're just gonna sprinkle that on top. So when it's all done, all cooked and all finished, your ending pizza is gonna look something like that.